to individuals who are not party to these proceedings. For example, Mr. Speaker, sir, a look at paragraph 53 of the said document appearing at page 9 of the document make references to the governor of Kisii County. Further to that, Mr. Speaker, sir, at paragraph 61, at page 13 of the document, again, the document makes reference to the spouse, that's the first lady, to the governor of Kisii County. Equally, Mr. Speaker, sir, the pages makes reference to matters of budgets, and more so paragraph 56, 57, 58, at page, all the way to page 11. Those are not matters that forms part and parcel of these proceedings. The consequence of this pleading will only embarrass individuals who are not party to these proceedings, and not just embarrass, but deny them an opportunity to appear and be heard by this distinguished house. We all understand that it's strike law that the doctrines of natural justice, granting a party an opportunity to be heard, is one of the principles elucidated under Article 50 of the Constitution. And as such, Mr. Speaker, sir, the aforementioned paragraphs, it's our humble prayer that the same should be expunged from record, as they do not form part and parcel of the allegations contained in the charge now read to the Deputy Governor. As I sum up, Mr. Speaker, sir, and invite my learned friend, Mr. Mutuma, for supplementary submissions, permit me, Mr. Speaker, sir, to lead the House to page 12 of the document and paragraph F, just to indicate the irrelevance of the evidence contained. It makes reference to the members of the Judicial Service Commission. The allegations are that the Judicial Service Commission, that the effect of conducting county affairs, I may read in verbatim, and files at the personal residence is that the governor's wife attends meetings, makes inputs to official county matters, and serves as both protocol officers and deputy governor, inter alia, the Judicial Service Commission. In determining the relevance of these averments contained in the foresaid paragraphs, we invite the Senate to interrogate the purpose of such kind of averments, the objective of such kind of averments, and whether or not they inform the charge. Finally, Mr. Speaker, sir, permit me to guide the House to page 15 at paragraph 64. Again, it makes references to individuals not before this assembly, make references to video clips and photos that did not form part and parcel of the evidence at the county assembly. Suffice to note that during the proceedings at the county assembly, the deputy governor, beg your pardon, appeared before the county assembly and filed his response, dated the 29th of February. These video clips have no relevance to the proceedings, and I'm aware that it may prejudice the senators' determination as to the relevance of these video clips because they have not yet been played. We had the opportunity of reviewing them, analyzing them, and made an opinion to which we invite the honorable senators to hold that they have no relevance. It may perhaps be paramount, or it perhaps may be important for those clips to be played for the senators to determine their relevance when determining to expurge the said paragraphs. With your kind permission, Mr. Speaker, sir, permit me to invite Mr. Mutuma for further submissions.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. For record purposes, my name is Elias Mutuma, part of the legal team representing the County Assembly of Kisii. I want to make additional submissions, Mr. Speaker, sir, in addition to the relevant materials before this House. Mr. Speaker, sir, you will note that the charges as read by the House to the Honorable Deputy Governor contain four charges rather. Very specific charges that have been read, and the Deputy Governor has been able to respond that he's not guilty of the 4 charges. Mr. Speaker, sir, it is the 4 charges that were prosecuted by the County Assembly of Kisii. It is the 4 charges that the Honorable Deputy Governor responded to. It is the 4 charges that this House has been invited to make a determination on. Those charges, Mr. Speaker, sir, are contained at pages 15 and 21 of the County Assembly's bundle of documents. The same are, if I may read, page 15. Page 15 contains the motion. Page 16, we have the first charge, gross violation of the Constitution or any other law. Charge number 2 is contained at pages 18, abuse of office. Charge number 3 is contained at page 20, crimes under national law. And the last one is contained as gross misconduct in the same page. Now, Mr. Speaker, sir, in response to those charges, the Honorable Deputy Speaker, the Honorable Deputy Governor of Kisii responded through a response that has been filed in this court, in this Senate, and he has introduced a raft of other charges that he has created for himself and made a response to them. Those responses are the following. Mr. Speaker, sir, if you look at the Deputy Governor's response, the one my learned friend has made reference to, as from page 8, the Deputy Governor creates new charges that were not part of the County Assembly's charges. One of those is incompetence, budget absorption, budget variation, use of senior staff, mortgage provision, use of personal home for county functions and files and documents, not working with other leaders, use of an official personnel on county matters, and he proceeds to make a defense on those charges. Those charges have not been read to the Deputy Governor, but this House is being invited to make a determination on those matters. It would be a waste of crucial time for this House to proceed and listen to a defense that contains a response to charges that were not part of the charges by the County Assembly. It is on that basis, Mr. Speaker, sir, that we ask the honorable senators to expunge that part of the response because it has no bearing, it has no relevance to these proceedings. That is all, Mr. Speaker, sir.
The side of the County Assembly, are you done with your opening statement?
Mr. Speaker, sir, we addressed the Honorable House pursuant to Rule 10 on preliminary issue.